Everything I do is whoa. At the bench, jumping out the bed.
Amen, say man, we are back with another video, and today I'm actually going to go over yesterday's trade. I obviously did not trade today, as today is election day, and I don't want no part of the charts. You feel me? I don't care what it did. I don't care how good it moved. I don't care if it did bad, if it did good. I really do not care. So I didn't have time to drop my breakdown yesterday, so I'm going to do that today, considering I did not trade at all. I didn't even look at the charts. You feel me? I told my team, my Discord, that I was not going to be on the charts today. I strictly focused on, my other jobs, and that was it. So I'm going to break down my trade yesterday. And if I'm thinking about it yesterday, I didn't even want to trade yesterday, but I came into the markets just being like, okay, if I see something, I'm going to take it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have no expectations, but if I see something, I will take it. So yesterday I ended up taking the particular trade I'm about to break down now, right around that 8:30 time, right at market open, just because it looked beautiful. And I was done within like 5 minutes, making two bands with less than 5 minutes, if I'm being real. And I was just like, I'm done. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So I'm gonna break this down. Kind of simple as far as what I was looking for, but nevertheless, we're gonna journal it, visually journal it. So that's why we're making the breakdown. All right, so let's get into the breakdown or the trade that I took Monday the 4th, because today's Tuesday, the 5th, but I took this yesterday on the 4th, and then I'll trade again tomorrow, the 6th. And even then, I'm probably just gonna be very picky about what I trade this whole week in general. But all right, enough chatting. Let's get into this trade breakdown. All right, so I end up taking YM yesterday. I didn't see anything on CL, and YM just happened to come into an area of interest that I was looking for, and it completely smacked within, like I said, less than 5 minutes. So let me break down why I was looking for this particular trade, right? So if I'm going on the 4 hour, right, the only reason I use the daily is really to see kind of where we're at and, mark off my previous day high, my previous day low. As you can see on the daily at that particular time, right, because today is Tuesday, so Monday is what I'm looking at. If I go to the 4 hour, of course I have my previous day high, my previous day low marked off. But on the 4 hour, I kind of just want to see what price is doing, right? Where is price at? I think around this time we are in this like in the middle of price at this moment, right? Nothing's really happening. We're just at the middle of price. But what I do see is we're obviously on a downtrend, an obvious downtrend, right? So lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We did kind of make not really a lower low, right? But we made some sort of smaller structure here. So around this time, before we made the lower low, we're in this area. So the only thing I'm really looking at, unless we break above some highs, are going to be sales. So number one, right? Looking for sales. Number two, are we in an area of interest where we could possibly sell? The answer for that was yes, right? So I put my handy dandy fib on, which I use for equilibrium or premium or discount areas for price to react to in order to continue in a certain direction, right? So I'm gonna take my fib and I put it to this high to this low, because before this low was created, obviously, we were in this area. Let me go to the 1 hour to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. So before all of this, right, we were in this area. And I see that we rejected the 50%, right? So that tells me we want to go lower, right? We did not take any buy side liquidity, and we rejected the 50% of this particular move as it was trying to push higher. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait and I'll see where price wants to go. Obviously, we have sell side that price is looking to more than likely take out, because it did not want to take buy side. So that's what I was looking for. I'm gonna take this fib off. So 1, we're in the downtrend. 2, we respected that 50%. So another confirmation that we probably want to sell and takes out some sell side liquidity, right? For me, I obviously want to take my particular trade after there have been some lower time frame shift of structure, right? So I go down to the 15 minute and I'm just at this particular time just looking for structure to be shifted. What do we get? Right? So we got on the smaller time frame, we're breaking highs, right? So the only thing I'm looking for price to do is to break a low. So we have this high, this low, this high, this particular low. Obviously, this is a smaller structure on the lower time frame. Within that bigger structure, right? All I want price to do is break this structure. We did end up doing that. And within breaking that structure, we did leave a 15 minute, as you can see right here. Let me make that a little bit more precise. A 15-minute fair value gap sitting right here. So that was going to be my area of interest when it came to seeing if I can catch a move once it tapped into there, right? So confluences. We're in a downtrend. We've respected the 50% in the equilibrium or in a premium, which means we probably want to continue down. Only thing I need to do is look for a entry on a smaller time frame. So I see that we broke structure, had a market structure shift on the 15 minute. Let me go down to the small time frame. In this particular setup, I took it on the 1 minute, right? So I'm gonna show you the 5 minute, but I actually took this on the 1 minute. So on the 5 minute, you can also see that we have in that same area a fair value gap, right? So I'm like, okay, this is a good area of interest for me. Not only that, we have the 200 EMA sitting right there. So the probabilities of it breaking that area are very low in my opinion, but I'm gonna wait to see what it does, right? I'm gonna see if it does break this high. Because if it does, we're probably going the opposite way. But we end up respecting it. Like I said, I got in on the 1 minute. So after we tapped into, I like for US 30, I wait. I don't go enter off the first tap, right? I want to kind of wait to see what price doing. On the 1 minute, you can see what price was doing. Come on now. On the 1 minute, you can see that we played around a little bit, right? So we had the initial tap right at the 8:30, right? Came down a little bit, but then came back up, taking some buy side on the smaller time frame. Perfect, right? Because again, I don't want to get into a trade prematurely, and I'll kind of just want, especially at the open, because this is at the open trade, I wanted to wait to see what price was going to do before I hop in. So on a 1 minute, I kind of was getting a little bit of an idea of what it was doing. So I just waited. I waited to see some more rejection. Right? I didn't want to get it off the first tap because I could do that and not really have an idea. Hold on, let me lower time frame, buy side. I could do that and not really have an idea of where I want to put my stops. So I waited for lower time frame, or hence 1 minute, to develop some sort of structure to let me know, okay, we want to continue down. And this is an area where I could put my stops to where if I'm wrong and we blast through it, then I just know I was on the wrong side of the market. You know what I mean? So I end up hopping in right after this 1 minute close. As you can see, we did play around just a little bit, acting like we were going to push up again, but that 1 minute, around the 8:35 closed bearish. And then as soon as we, the next candle open is when I hopped in, and I was looking for price to take some sell side liquidity, in which it did. I did hold just a tad bit longer because I knew that, we probably wanted to come for a previous day low. However, as you can see, we were getting a little bit of rejection in these small candles, so I just end up closing. It did, however, drop all the way down to previous day low. So this probably could have been almost 1 to 7, but it is what it is. I got again, look at this. This is a 5 minute candle. This happened within 5 minutes. And I made $2,000. Do you guys, hold on. Like, let's just put that in perspective. I made some people's monthly salary in 5 minutes. Like, normally I would be the person who want to catch the full move. Like, look at this. Because I just said it, right? I was like, damn, I could have held. I could have did this. I could have did that. But I just made $2,000, which is some people's monthly salary, in 5 minutes. You feel me? Like, bro, like the power of trading is crazy. But as you can see, that was the trade that I ended up taking. As soon as this hit, I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm not giving no money back to the markets. If I would have held, I probably would have been scared in this little area right here as it was doing all this wicks and stuff like that. I probably would have been mad at myself that I didn't take profit. I probably would have closed. I don't know what I would have did, but I'm glad I ended up just getting out on this one candle. And that was calling it a day. Again, I hopped on the charts probably. Let me put myself back up here. I hopped on the charts probably around 8:15-ish after I do my whole morning routine. Mark up the charts. Around 8:30 is when I saw this move. 8:35, I was done. So I probably gave the markets a good 20 minutes of my time for 2K. Bro. And an actual 5 minutes of work, of more like paying attention. When I say work, I mean just focus heavily on, okay, I'm in it, right? I gave the market 5 minutes of my time and was done with, like, walked away with 2K. You can't tell me trading ain't a game changer, man. And I'm really about to start running this up, to be honest with you. I think I've been playing around too long, really thinking about my mental too much. And not in the sense of it's not important, but I think I'm using it as a crutch to, like, man, this is why it's not happening. This is why I'm losing this. Because I've been on a losing streak. I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been on a losing streak. I've been winning here and there, but not with the confidence behind it. So although I've been winning a little bit, the losses kind of feel more impactful. You know what I mean? So my mood hasn't really been there, but I think I'm using it as a crutch almost, to where I'm like, dang, like I'm waking up in the morning, I'm like, dang, I don't want to lose again. Like, thinking about it way too much, man. And I gotta remember, like, who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that I'm just a guru at this trading stuff, but I know what I'm doing. I just gotta be patient and be confident in taking these setups. I legit just made 2K in less than 5 minutes. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, man, we back at it. We gonna continue rolling these videos out. I'm really about to start putting pressure when it comes to YouTube, putting pressure out there when it comes to trading, like just stepping my game up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just time to step my game up. So that was it, man. Excited for what November has to bring. We want to know for November. Wait, no, we're not. I lost last Friday, and last Friday was the 1st. So we 1-1. Yeah, we 1-1 for November. I'm excited to see what November has in store. You know what I'm saying? I plan to end November profitable, but you only can do what the market does. I mean, you only can take what the market gives you. And just as long as I'm following my plan and following my rules, that's all I care about. How it ends, it is what it is. But I know if I do follow my rules and follow my plans, I should end profitable. You feel me? I got my goals written down for November, the weekly goals that I need to do to obtain my monthly goals, and the daily goals that I need to do to obtain my weekly goals. And hopefully all that, you know what I'm saying, encompasses itself and falls into place. So yeah, all that yapping just to say we had a W on Monday. So it is what it is. That's all I got. I will see you guys on probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a live trade or if I just want to do a trade breakdown. Kind of depends on my mood in the mornings. But either way it go, you guys will see another video from me, and I will see y'all next time. All right. Peace.
Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the pay. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is